what's up, True Team? So the details surrounding young Scooter's passing has been definitely all over the place from the start. From reports being that the Atlanta Police Department gunned him down to reports being that, he died from a artery injury. It was just everywhere. And that's just from us as consumers, viewers, fans. So only imagine going through all these reports from big blogs, small blogs, little blogs, no blogs of these, this misinformation to actually being there trying to figure out in a chaotic situation what happened to your loved one, right? Because, according to Young Thug, hey, the autopsy is out. Scooter was shot. But then we found out the autopsy don't say that. But then we see posts from young Scooter's son saying, yeah, they did that to my pops. He ain't go out like that over no fence. Yeah, it's just, it was a roller coaster ride. Well, Vlad recently dropped an interview with Swamp Izzo, and he shared some details on maybe why it was so much misinformation. Let's get into it.
We had Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
Was almost a swatting incident.
I don't know. I think I was raised. I think we always raised to the police knock on the door, run. Especially if you don't know what's in the house. You don't know who's here. You don't know. You don't want to get caught in the situation. You don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like at Scooter's age, I feel like if his instinct was still that, he definitely wasn't out the streets all the way. Because I don't see Future running. You know what I'm saying? I don't see, Young Thug running. Like people that quote unquote is just legitimately getting money. I don't see you running at that point, especially after so many years are supposed to be away from it. You know what I'm saying? Now that's just my unwanted opinion about it. But let's continue.
He ends up running from the police. He jumps a fence and ends up having a really horrific leg injury, I think.
Hurting his leg, breaking his leg.
And they take him to the hospital, but he passes away. When you first heard the news, what did you go through?
Straight to the hospital.
Oh, you went to the hospital to go see him?
Yes.
What happens by the time you arrive?
Just mixed information. Nobody really knew what was going on. They was taking his body to another place, examiner office, and holding him because when it happened on the weekend.
I mean, when I first heard, because at first the news was different. First, it's like young Scooter was shot by the police.
That's what the actual doctor said.
Really?
The doctor said it.
He told you that?
His mother.
The doctor told Scooter's mother that the police had shot him.
Not the police shot him. Let me rephrase that. That he was shot.
Okay. Well,
not the police.
Hold on now. Respectfully, I kind of question that. Because if he wasn't shot, why would a doctor tell you he was shot? You know what I'm saying? Like, was there a situation where maybe she misinterpreted what was said? Like, ma'am, where we have to examine him, to see if he was shot, or like did they actually say that, or did they say they was looking into it? I don't know now. It kind of feel like maybe with all the emotion, the mixed reports, maybe it was misinterpreted. Because if it wasn't, that's crazy for a doctor, a medical doctor, to say that if that's not the case. Now that's just my own opinion. But let's see what else he has to say.
Shot him. Let me correct that.
I'm not a medical doctor, but I think I could look at someone and say this is a bullet wound versus a broken leg. They're not really all that similar. So why would a medical doctor say something different than what the police are saying?
I got there like he died 30 minutes before I got there.
Okay. Sorry.
And I was just confused because her heart is broken. So she's explaining to me this is what's happening. And I'm talking to his son, and his son says his leg is broke. So I'm asking her, like, he's saying his leg is broke. They never said that. And she said, no. They say he's been shot. I said, he's been shot. She's like, yeah, he has a lot of blood in his chest area. He's been shot. But his son is telling me that his leg has been broken.
I'm even more convinced that it was some type of disconnect. I'm pretty sure in the heat of the moment, they probably was saying, well, we have to confirm or verify what happened, whether he was shot or not, because it feel like, he just mentioned the blood in the chest and stuff. I feel like the conversation was like, we're checking to see if this is the case or not. And probably in her mind, like, that was confirmation. Now that's just how I'm looking at it, because yeah, that's just how I'm looking at it. Let's continue.
So that was the confusing part.
Well, what's the actual truth?
His leg was broken and main artery.
Why would the doctor tell his mom the wrong information? Yeah.
Yeah. So if that is the case, that's definitely a lawsuit, I would think. That's just, like I said, my own one opinion about it is definitely, it was just, I think, mixed emotion, mixed information, all that. It was reports. Remember, that was a viral situation that night. It was reports all over social media that it was a shooting. So I feel like maybe in the days of the situation, it's like the doctor's talking, but all you remember is what people are saying and mixing it together. Now that's just how I feel about it. I'm pretty sure his mom took it hard. His brother posts on Instagram a lot and says that his mom is taking it hard. So, condolences to the family, because that's, for one, going through that situation, period, is a lot. Then on top of that, it's so viral because of who he was and the circumstances around it. Yeah. But hey, that's the details of it. It was confirmed that, yes, it was a leg injury. It's no more. And that even makes me more think that's why Young Thug posted that, because in his mind, the information that he got was accurate, but it wasn't. I don't think it was no April Fool's. I really just think he got misinformation and ran with it. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, to pull up on your girl, Make the Truth. Catch you on the next one. And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what? I'm like, fuck yeah. Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram in the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
This is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big.
I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl, Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina.